All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to tell you exactly where I'm at. It's time for me to tell you my questions and my doubts about Q and everything else. Right. Now, and I want you to comment. No! Sorry, I'm telling Ryan not to come in with the. No! Fuck. So excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I was telling my brother not to come in with the animals whilst I'm doing a video. Because you can hear them charge up the stairs. Anyway, it's time to tell you my questions and doubts. And who I doubt and when I doubt them and what I question. Do I trust Q completely? No, I don't. But that just goes for me for my whole life. I just about don't trust anything completely and 100%. I think that's the way to conduct yourself in life. You must question. You must, because without questioning and without doubts, what are we? We're just automaton. We're just Borg. We're just sheep. We're just followers. So I question things all the time. 2. Do I trust Ivanka Trump, Donald Trump's daughter, and her husband Jared Kushner? I definitely do not. They're a part of the elite party set. Ivanka Trump's been friends for years with Webster Hubbell's daughter, aka Chelsea Clinton. As you've seen in Polly's recent videos, it was Ivanka Trump that convinced her father to keep all those swamp creatures at the head of the World Health Organization and keep all those swamp creatures at the head of his coronavirus response team in terms of Dr. Fauci and Deborah Birx and all those sort of swamp creatures. So do I trust Ivanka Trump? No, I don't. And do I want Ivanka Trump to be the next female president? I absolutely do not. To me, she's too liberal and she's a globalist. So do I trust Ivanka Trump? No way. Do I trust? Do I trust Mike Pence, the vice president? No, I don't. He's an old Bush senior friend from years back. He's old guard. He's the one that put the coronavirus response team together with all of those swamp creatures in it. So I don't trust Mike Pence at all. And if things go the way they should go, and I said in my last video, if Trump's the genuine article, Pence won't be vice president by the time of the next election. Plus, for you Q followers who totally trust Q, Mike Pence got an envelope during the Bush funeral. If Mike Pence was totally trustworthy, why would he get an envelope? Just saying. And my doubts on Q, well, we will win. We will win the House and Senate. Well, they didn't win the House, and of course, the next day we get, well, the Senate was the key. Well, that's pretty easy to do, isn't it? And voter ID is coming. Well, if voter ID is coming, we're basically into April of the election year. It's going to be pretty hard to get through, isn't it? For voter ID to come in, the Democrats have to vote for it, and I just don't see that happening. And in 2017, I don't know how many of you guys remember. Sorry, I'm just doing an audio and I don't have the exact date and but I remember it. This huge Homeland Security report was supposed to come out showing all the voter fraud in the Democratic states and so on and so forth. It was going to trigger voter ID and everything like that. You name it. Where is it? It still might come, but it's getting a bit late, don't you think? And of course, the big one, Alex Jones being a deep state agent. I don't, Mossad member and all that sort of stuff, or linked to the Mossad. I just don't believe it at all. It was Alex Jones that increased my knowledge about vaccines. It was Alex Jones that told me 3 years before it happened that they were going to bring drag queens into schools and stuff like that. So I was ready for it. It was Alex Jones that told me that they were going to start giving prepubescent children puberty blockers for sex change operations. I wouldn't have any of this knowledge if it wasn't for him. So I just don't believe he's a deep state agent. But then again, I'm not. I'm not a rusted on like. I'm just not a blind faith person. If evidence comes out that Alex Jones has been funneling money to the Mossad or Yemen or Qatar or whatever, it turns out he's a deep state agent, I'll be the first to come on here and say I was wrong. And, Q was right or you were right or whatever. I'll be the first to come on here and say that. I just don't believe it at this stage. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, those are my questions and doubts. Come on here and please comment and please give me your thoughts on this video and please tell me why I'm wrong or why I'm right or whatever. I want the comments. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do. Thank you very much.